I mean, if you can bring it, if you can bring the intelligence for like, victory and stuff, then um, that's always good. Um, I was wondering if I was gonna show you like a lot of people read books. I read books. I say them out loud, and I play instruments and stuff like that. And I fucking like do kickboxing on like fucking like big giant trees and stuff like that. I don't know, fucking. I'm not that smart, so I'm just like I look for clues. So I'm like the Buddha fucking like basically ruled whatever fucking the Eastern world, like the Asian world or something from like meditating under a tree. So I'm like, I don't know, like maybe if I do something like under a tree or something like that, maybe like I'm not saying you live your whole life that way, but I'm like maybe like a couple hours a day, maybe like 1 to 2 hours a day, maybe I'm like climbing a tree like a fucking leopard or something. I don't know, it's like the Buddha fucking like had like huge influence. I mean, like I'm not that smart, like Gandhi fucking like he stopped all the wars and stuff. He just like he went walking. So I kind of like bring things back to like the basics of like Martin Luther King and stuff, and Gandhi. If you look at if you look back on it, it was like them walking in like massive groups of human beings, of people. So like that would be like what you would want to do. You wouldn't want to like post up if you're trying to like spread a message. It would be like, no, we're gonna walk or run in this peace offering of like fucking mass hordes of fucking people, but in there you gotta have a fucking leader or something. There's gotta be something that works for fucking TV, because otherwise these fucking retards, dude. There has to be like a leader of the fucking thing. But yeah, I mean, you could fucking roll with the fucking, I don't know what your cause is. It could just be your business or your income. It could just be your fucking income, and that's enough. I mean, yeah, if you make $10 million, dude, you don't have to fucking like do these fucking stupid types of jobs and shit like that. So maybe what I'll do, sometimes this will get my brain jogging a little bit. We'll do more of a longer one that doesn't really have a fucking clear point. Like I'm basically learning all the social media platforms, or as many of them as I can fucking get on. So that's kind of the one. It's just like, honestly, it's just kind of repetition with that. Those are survival skills. It's not fucking trying to be cool. It's not fucking trying to be out there. It's not fucking trying to be, no one fucking wants to fucking be something if they're not actually that. But you drive yourself more towards it, by, you have to get repetition. You have to get certain things. And you got to be fucking real with, dumb people and shit like that. And people that just fucking don't have fucking, wavelength to fucking do much of anything. And like, I've been obsessive on books. Books have been, good. Marcus Aurelius, all these fucking people. There's so many, dude. There's so many good books, but you have to get on the wavelength with people. If not, then it's fucking hard to be around certain people. They just suck. But that's more like a comedic like way of wording things. It's like you want to like learn how to like know how to become. You want to know like more important for athletes and other entertainers that make a lot of money, like $250 million and stuff like that. And you're talking about, or boxers. Boxers make a lot of money. Like those are some things you have to like get past the you have to break past. It's kind of like football, I guess, if they're playing football super physical. But that one is even tougher in a way, because football, it could be like, what if you go out there, what if you're in high school, what if you're a sophomore in high school and you're on the varsity for some high school team, and you happen to be playing against some teams like they have a senior, and the senior's a fucking top fucking 100 recruit as an outside linebacker, and he's a senior, and he's like a top 75 recruit in the nation as like an outside linebacker, and he hits hard, and you're on the fucking fucking varsity as like a freshman running back or halfback. And then the guy fucking just like gives you like a fucking massive concussion and shit like that. Fucking, you tear your fucking knee, and shit like that. And then it's like, okay, fuck. And then you end up doing maybe like hockey or something like that. But we'll do kind of like more of a longer one, kind of like an unscripted one. I just don't like to be bothered. I like to work in fucking peace. I was seeing this woman. She was like a PhD. She had some huge fucking like basically like an estate, like a huge home with like acreage, which for California is rare. Like you do not meet that many people that fucking have acreage, that have land in California. Acreage, like people have maybe a house with like a small backyard, and yeah, like can I run? Okay, so in your backyard, can I run like a fucking a 40-yard dash? No, you don't have a big backyard. If you can't run a fucking 40-yard dash in your backyard, you don't have really a big backyard or yard. Okay, so some people, it's like, I mean, shit, like you could fucking potentially, you could do this. Okay, so you take a townhome complex, the townhome complex or apartment fucking complex. Essentially, what if you owned the entire thing? If you own the entire like apartment building area or townhome or condo building area, if you own the entire fucking thing, boom, you're gonna acquire skills with it. If we just give you that, okay, you own this fucking apartment complex. That's a better job than any fucking job that you have, because you're actually gonna learn the skills to fucking intertwine the fucking money, and then you make the decision. You own it. It's yours. Here you go, dude. Grown man who's fucking 35 years old, but like thinks they're doing big shit, but they're really not. But we want to train him to be a great businessman, to fucking think properly. And so we just gift you. Here's a huge apartment complex, that's yours, and a huge apartment complex, that's yours. You own it now, but we're playing a game with you. So we're playing a game in the sense that if you're not showing yourself to be a great businessman, we'll take it back. Okay, so you're gonna have this like few years, you're gonna have like these 5 years to prove to us you're a great businessman, because we gave you this entire shopping center. You own it. So if you capitalize on it, and if you improve it and grow the revenue streams and know how to make things lively and make things good, you own the entire shopping center. It's yours, but it is a test. It is an experiment. So if the man rises, or I guess it could be a woman too, it doesn't matter, or you could give it to a team. If you grow it, okay, it is literally, it is yours. Like it is yours if you grow it. But if you show yourself to be lackluster, or you're not doing anything with it, or you're looking like the fucking kid who fucking stole the fucking estate in Saltburn, if you're looking like the fucking like little fucking noob that fucking, you know, took the fucking estate over in fucking Saltburn, okay, then no, like we're gonna take it back. We're fucking sending you to a fucking mental asylum. But that's what life is, guys. K-Pax, okay, Kevin Spacey. So Kevin Spacey is brilliant, right? He's above and beyond. So he's giving you the confidence pathways and stuff like that help you succeed in your world. Okay, and it doesn't get in the way of anyone else's. You're learning to like have the confidence pathways to succeed in your world, and it gets in no fucking ways of any fucking one else. The confidence fucking pathways of just fucking plain dumb fucking smart, utter fucking, really, I don't require luggage. And I can say that. I can run that character in life. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to say a fucking truth to you when you're not probably going to say a truth to me. Like, I'm going to ask you what your name is, and you're going to say it's fucking this, because you want me to fucking picture in your mind that person, because you know I may have known someone who had that name in the past. So then you're going to meet me, and you're going to play your fucking manipulation game, Mr. Robert Greene yourself, and tell me a different name, or you're going to tell me a different occupation, or you're going to tell me you have a husband when you don't, or you're going to tell me a million fucking things, and you're going to run your game, so I'll run my game. Here, I'm fucking Kevin Spacey and fucking K-Pax. I don't require luggage. Why would I require luggage? Oh, also this, I was born in the year 1300. Oh, also this, I was born in the year 1200. If you wanted to prove me wrong, I was born in the year 1100. If you wanted to prove me wrong, you can provide me the evidence. In the process of you providing the evidence, I just made the entire government order and system smarter. I was born in the year 1050, 1050. I was born in 1051 in Verrocchio, Spain or Italy. Oh, by the way, we're living in the Renaissance right now. Oh, poof. We just like digitally printed like a town. Oh, poof. We just like digitally printed like a town. Okay, so quantum physics, quantum mechanics, these scientific ways, these scientific means, you know, that's like the one thing that's probably above, like, because I think pro sports are great, you know, to like, you know, you're actually doing anything, lacrosse, fucking archery, you know, any of them. It's not just the fucking NBA, NFL, MLB. It's not just that stuff. I mean, that stuff is cool. Those sports have gained popularity. NHL, you know, soccer, which will catch on. You know, when you get a fucking rising star, you get someone that fucking owns the fucking position for once, then yeah, I mean, the sport is going to grow into bigger and better ways. That is what is required. You have to have someone who actually fucking brings the fucking intelligence to it. Fucking, like, if you're not rolling around with your fucking slick back hair looking like fucking Brad Pitt in fucking Gran Torino or some fucking bullshit like that, then good luck. Like, pass, you know, like, and you're not fucking tall, dark, and handsome or whatever it is. You're not, I mean, anyone, like you gotta be looking like motherfucking like Dwayne Wade, you know, you gotta be rolling with the fucking confidence, you gotta look like a fucking professional athlete, otherwise it's fucking pointless. You gotta be looking like a fucking superstar. That's, honestly, you gotta be fucking taller, dude, to fucking, you're talking about, okay, it is a television show. When they hire all, I get it, dude, like, okay, yeah, the small, like, 5'8" guy, like, on the fucking soccer pitch, yeah, okay. No, dude, it's a television show. I need fucking 6'4" fucking like Batman out there. Otherwise, it's just not gonna fucking, from a viewership perspective, no one fucking gets behind it, dude. Look at the ratings of the UFC, like 125-pound weight class compared to the UFC 155-pound weight class, 185-pound weight class, 205-pound weight class. You know, those fights, they can build them up, but you know, once you start getting into a 135 and 145, you know, you're starting to see like these guys are fully, like, you know, professional. They look like professional athletes and stuff. It's just this fucking, like, the tiny weight class. It's harder for the viewer to really get behind. So that would be the reasoning to maybe like not even have the weight class. Like, the guys are, from a viewership perspective, they're just kind of, you know, people like looking at they want to fucking see like Terry Bradshaw, some fucking big guy that fucking, like, he looks like a fucking, like, oh, that is a fucking, you know, whatever, like. But what I'll normally do is I'll read these various fucking things. They're all good. I heard about this guy that buys these like old books. They're all like fucking know-how and shit like this, like fucking master key system and shit like that. I've been running a lot of the parallel diagrams regarding fucking marketing and shit like that. So I could just show you the kind of books, because I guess, yeah, at the end of the day, you're fucking kind of just selling products. Okay, you're kind of just selling some fucking products. So, but yeah, repetition, you know, repetition. So, like, fucking, the more you do something, the better you become at it, obviously. If that is something of which you want to fucking pursue or want to fucking do. So why would you be motivated to fucking do something or pursue something? There's different rationale, there's different reasoning. Like, one is like, you know, you said you were gonna fucking do something when you were in fucking second grade, that you're gonna win fucking gold medal of fucking X Games vert skateboarding or something like that when you were in fucking second grade, and so you're like, yeah, I gotta come through on it or something like that. But like, sometimes you gotta fucking change the rules, because like, if I were to do, like, just hypothetically, okay, I know it's an immersion program, it's a USC training camp. There's no fucking other way around it. When you want to get good at things, you're basically doing like a UFC training camp, which means like you're fully committed to fucking this for like 3 or 4 months. fully committed for 3 or 4 months, and then yeah, you can fucking, you know, take the foot off the gas for a while, and then you got to enter another fucking UFC training camp, fucking 3 to 4 months. But that's with the best trainers and the best sparring partners, and that's you taking it seriously. You're on the pathway already as far as knowing what works for you and what fucking helps you, these supplements and these different fucking things. So you're gonna work with that, but now you're not doing it amateur. You've been doing it fucking amateur this whole fucking time. You have to have like a nutrition coach. You have to have someone else that's fucking seeing it for you. They're seeing what you can't see. Do I want to do that job? Not really, but there are people that would want to do that job. So that's how you could be a trainer. Maybe if you found like aspiring athletes, because there are people that like they wanted to fucking level up, but they don't have the help. They don't have the trainer right there, or the nutrition coach that's fucking right there with them. Like Andre Agassi, he's got his right hand man. It's just like the all everything. Like he's showing them, you know, do these sprints and also drink this like electrolyte drink that I figured out how to make and stuff like that. So once the athletes are getting paid, they start to have those people near them, and then it makes their success almost like inevitable as far as them at least like staying in the picture and staying in the league and getting paid and making income. Yeah, it doesn't mean it guarantees you a championship, but like you're definitely, once you start to be able to afford these experts and these coaches side by side, these nutrition coaches, these trainers, they fucking, you know, it doesn't guarantee you're going to win it all, but it guarantees you're going to definitely stay in the picture to be making an income, continually winning in that type of way. A franchise of the NBA that would be cool to fucking see win it all would be the Utah Jazz. That's what NBA commissioners do. They choose champions essentially. That's what you do. Like you have to choose the cities. You're kind of granting. If you get a team good enough, you know, you could have given, you know, Cooper Flag to the Utah Jazz, you know. So it's like those, but it's like you got to be a fucking movie writer. You got to be like a film writer. You got to be like a movie writer. You got to be like a creative when it comes to. So this is where, if you want to like break into a different fucking industry and realm, it's like, so sports, it's a lot of like intertwining storylines and things like that. These people that can't get movie work and stuff like that, you kind of have to do sort of that with like the sports world. You have to build kind of like, who are these players? Who are these personas? Who are the main key figures that we're fucking showing? Who are we fucking putting on the Netflix NBA show? And then like that type of stuff is like really key. Like you got to have these kind of like, you can come in from like maybe just the general media or comedy world, you know, whatever, improv comedy world or something like that. But you just kind of, these people are fucking like idiots. Like you have to, they of course they're choosing where these players go to. Obviously they chose to send LeBron to Cleveland. Like obviously, dude. Like obviously they sent fucking Patrick Ewing to New York. But it's like sometimes they do them and they're the wrong choice. So, you know, if you have a player that is going to be great, you know, like Jerry West, like played for fucking one team. You know, I mean, Kareem played for like 2 teams. Started with the Bucks, and then he went to LA. Okay. There's also a thought too, if you had a pro sport franchise, that kind of what you would do from the ownership is you getting kind of players who like lived in the area, like growing up or something. It would be like, you would get, you know, Reggie Bush on the Chargers. You know, so you kind of like keep a continuity where they would be like, you get fucking, you know, Jared Goff on maybe like the 49ers or something like that. If that's where these players are from, it's like there's a theory within like maybe sports ownership is you try to localize the team. It's like the LA Lakers would be rolling with a lot of like LA based players, and then kind of like maybe some like Fresno, or maybe some fucking San Bernardino, or maybe some like maybe out to like Arizona or Vegas or something like that. You kind of keep it like local as far as, and that way there's this continuity. There's a continuity with the high schools. There's a continuity with the colleges. There's a continuity there. So, you know, the Lakers would be picking players just from like kind of like Arizona and fucking, you know, LA and San Diego, and, you know, maybe occasionally get a fucking guy from like Seattle or something like that. You kind of keep it within, I guess, like the old like conference kind of regions. Like you almost like maybe only like the Lakers would maybe only pick from like basically just like the Pac-10 or something, because ultimately it's up to your coaching. It's up to your coaching. Like, the draft is such an overrated fucking thing. It's the most like overrated fucking thing of all the sports, is the draft, because to the right teams it doesn't matter. Like, you can just pick whoever. We don't have to scout for the draft. We can not scout for the draft. Just give us whoever. What a waste. What a waste. The fucking like Brooklyn Nets or some shit. They fucking have like 35 people in their fucking draft scouting department. You're not even winning. If you're doing all that, you're doing all that and not winning. That's crazy. Like, that's insane. How do you have fucking like 37 people in your fucking like scouting department for the draft and you're not winning? Like, I get you're working hard and you're trying, but like, you should be winning, I guess, right? It doesn't matter that you don't have a superstar. Like, yeah, I mean, James Harden could have a fucking championship by now if he had a good coach. If his coach wasn't Kevin McHale. Like, maybe if you fucking had hired Sam Cassell, like a fucking normal person, and we give fucking Sam Cassell a fucking head coaching job. Doesn't he want a fucking head coaching job? You know, he was like one of the better point guards in the fucking NBA and played alongside Kevin Garnett. Yeah, you got to give, like, Brad Stevens and stuff like that. That's like the fucking right-hand man. That's what Phil Jackson had that. Phil Jackson was a former player. He has the most championships as a coach. Along with Red Auerbach. So Phil Jackson was a former player, if I remember. Then he's like this yoga, like spiritual, like Zen Eastern philosophy guy as well. Okay. He's a former player. You know. But he wanted to continue. I mean, yeah, he was winning. So, yeah, the NBA's tricky. The NBA's tricky. They gotta fix the referees. But these things factor into like the spiritual fucking thing of everyone, because everyone watches this fucking shit. Yeah, this is my my Therabody. Yeah, life is all about, I guess, you gotta be good with products. You gotta be good at sales. You gotta be like good at fucking talking about, like, these are the things I use. So, like, that's the difference. I'm not fucking pitching something. I'm just saying the things. I'm just saying, like, okay, here's the benefit of this thing. There happens to be a price tag associated with it. So in the beginning, I bought all the products. Yeah, but as it progresses, what happens? I don't buy the products. They send me the products because they know I like the products, and so since I like the products, I'm fucking, yeah, this is how much it costs. Like, here's this T-shirt. Here's how much it costs: $24.99. I might even pay. You might even work out an agreement where I do essentially pay for them, but it comes out of like my salary, my revenue split. So like technically I am, just to make it honest within the customer, like maybe I do technically pay $7 for the shirt. Like something comes out of my pocket to have the shirt. Like, you don't just send it to me for free and be like some fucking free rider, because everything is connected. Everything is like mental. So you think like the fucking $3 coming out of my pocket to like purchase of the $25 thing as like an honesty move or something. You think that that's like nothing, or like a fucking misnomer. Like, no, there are things happening within the fucking money and the energy currents. Okay. But a lot of people do watch and listen to, yeah, I mean, you're choosing the players. Like, so a lot of times they get wrong. They are choosing, obviously, what players go to what teams and stuff like that. And it's like, you can't have so many buffs. You can't have so many guys that, like, that's why the draft is stupid. The draft is so dumb, because you can just go back and just, like, look at how they were hyping up all these top 5 draft picks, and only, like, 1 to 2 of the top 5 draft picks becomes that good. And so 2 out of the top 5 become really good, like they're supposed to, and then, yeah, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you can have the fucking players choose the teams. You know, like Ace Bailey, if you want to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, dude, go to the fucking team you want to fucking go to. Who cares? It's up to the coaches. It's up to the draft. You don't need to have a draft. You just have the players just roll in the fucking free agency if you want it. What's the point? Just fucking, what are you gonna pay? You just have it be an open market. That's open market business. Just have it be an open market. These players, when they're coming out of, I mean, and it's also this. I don't care where you are. Like, I'll fucking hire you on the Lakers when you're halfway through your Duke season, I saw enough, bring him in. You're halfway through your Duke season and I'm running the Lakers. I've seen enough, bring him in. Oh, but I got to finish. No, you don't. No, you don't. What are we talking about?